Hey there, fellow ghost hunters. How is it going? I am Timmy Wolf, and we are about to play some Phasmophobia. I would like to help you improve your game by going from professional to nightmare to maybe insanity runs. So this should be a really good video for you. If you want to improve your game to professional level, that would mean that there's 3 pieces of evidence, but the ghosts don't have any grace period in terms of when they can hunt. So you have basically no time to set up. The ghost can hunt as soon as possible, but it also depends on which ghosts you're going to get, right? Because the only ghost that can hunt like at 100% sanity is the demon. If the demon decides to use its special ability and start hunting really early as soon as you get inside the house. And there's actually achievements that if a demon hunts you within 60 seconds and you die to the demon, that's probably the most hardest achievement you can get in the game, which is really funny. But this video is going to be really good if you want to develop your skills, to try different modes and be a little bit more emboldened to show off to your friends on how great you can develop yourself. And also, just a reminder, this is going to be kind of a pre-approval to the modes of the difficulties because in a very short while, I don't know when the devs are going to come out with this. They did come out with a pre-approved dev layouts for this year, and apparently there's going to be a new evidence item, which is like a sound recorder, and there's going to be a whole new picture system. So the way Phasmo plays now is going to be very different from when they come out with these really big updates. Phasmo tends to, like in the earlier days, become a lot different every year, and now we're getting these bigger updates every 1.5 to 2 years, and the game has been out since 2020, so Phasmo is probably going to look very different this year, hopefully, because we're all looking out for some really big updates. The farmhouses should have a brand new layout, like different a whole different map. They should look very different. We're still waiting for Horror 2.0, character customizations, new ghost models, all kinds of crazy stuff that will probably come out either this year, next year, I don't know. We've been waiting for this stuff for a long time. It seems like every single time the devs come out with some sort of roadmap, they have to push back plans and activities. They have increased their talent pool. They have added more people to the team, so that will definitely help with more map creation, and maybe CJ, the leading artist, can really focus more on the character customization and all that cool stuff. So also there's probably going to be an Easter event. We just went through the Christmas trophy, which is let's see if I can get to the middle here. There we go. Winter's Just. So we just had the winter demon. Oh yeah, that was a pretty cool event. Very awesome. And we also had the Blood Moon event for Halloween of last year. So yeah, it should be pretty interesting what comes next for Easter of 2025. So yeah, let's get started. So basically, what we're going to start with this video is professional. So the ghost room can rarely change, no setup time, which is a pretty big deal for those that play amateur and intermediates. There's a short hunt grace period, so if you can find a good hiding spot, you should be pretty good. They're not very long hunts. Long hunt duration, or longer hunt duration. Oh, short hunt grace period. That's yeah, that's right. So that's I think on intermediates, when the ghost starts to hunt, you have about 3 to 4 seconds to find a hiding spot before it starts moving around the map. I think on professional, it gives you either 2 to 3 seconds of grace period, so it gets a little hairy pretty quickly on professional. And then sanity pills restore less sanity. Fuse box starts off, so you gotta actually go find the fuse box and turn it on. So that you can actually start turning on the lights, and much fewer hiding spots. So professional gets a little bit more hairy if you're more used to, you know, the 1 or 2 times rewards on amateur and intermediate. So let's start with professional. I got all my evidence items in here. Yeah, I'm starting to get all tier 3, which is really, really nice. And you know what? We'll do all these difficulties on Tanglewood just so that you have a pretty good idea what it looks like and it stays consistent with the map. So let's dive in. So I'm sure you're pretty aware with this. I would say this is more of like an intermediate to professional video for you to kind of level up your skills. What I like to do is grab a flashlight, camera, and an EMF to start. It's really, really good because you could actually cancel out the phantom by taking a ghost picture. If the phantom doesn't show up in the photo, then boom, you got phantom immediately. The EMF is great for figuring out where the ghost interactions are coming from. EMF 3 is very, very powerful. And well, yeah, it catches like 3 different EMFs all at the same time, and it actually points an arrow to the direction of where the interaction happened. And of course, your trusty flashlight. I guess I could wear a headlamp, but the problem with the headlamp is if you don't remember to turn off the lights or or the night vision, then the ghost can track you down and wring your neck, which is not really fun. Unless if you're into that kind of thing. So we gotta go immediately for the breaker. That's what I tend to like to do as soon as I enter the location. So remember, we are on professional, so we have 3 pieces of evidence. So for those that are really, really good at this game, this mode is actually pretty easy for you because, yeah, there's no guesswork. If you can, oh, there you go. We got an interaction already in the kitchen. So if there's already an interaction, if you see something on the ground or something got thrown, there's a pretty good chance that it could be the ghost room. And then the next thing you'll probably want to look for is your breath. If it's cold breath, oh, there you go. We're seeing cold breath right now. So the ghost room is in the kitchen. So cold breath no longer means freezing. For those that have been playing Phasmo a lot, sometimes that is a very initial reaction to be like, oh, this is freezing. That's a piece of evidence. And you have to keep reminding people that it's not freezing anymore whenever you stream the game. So it's kind of wacky. Oh, I could have dropped my camera on the floor. Oh well. So let's grab a camera, dots, and a book. And since I'm playing solo, and I tend to like to play solo a lot, basically main objective is to throw as much evidence into the room as possible, and then start figuring out what the ghost is with all the evidence items ready and waiting. And there you go, we already got a ghost orb, so that's already evidence number 1. Can put the book down, and the dot projector should be in a spot where it can scan the entire room without anything blocking it. So that looks like a really, really good spot. Oh, and we're already getting a ghost event. Oh boy, that's a red light ghost event. That's a very, very spooky one. And Horror 2.0, I really, really hope that they come out with that very, very soon, because it's supposed to have more different types of jump scares, different ghost events. I'm really... I think they have been talking about maybe levitating ghosts, which is like, ooh, that would be so free. Oh, wait. Okay, this might be a really, really good depiction of EMF 5. Look at that. Though, oh yeah, there was a ghost event, so yeah, that might not be EMF 5, but that's a really good indication of EMF 5. If you ever are outside the house and you never saw a ghost event, that would probably be a good indication. And I know that it's 4, but EMF works a little differently with your equipment and the board. So yeah, I guess the way you would look at it is EMF 1 is always activated on your EMF indicator. So you could just imagine EMF 1 being 2, and then 3 is 4, 4 is 5, and so on. I know it's kind of weird to think about it that way, but yeah, that nice plateau was a really perfect indication of EMF 5. But we got the ghost event, so I'm probably not gonna think of it as EMF 5. That's a little bit more of an advanced trick. Oh, look at that. We already got ghost writing. So now it's between a Thay, Mare, or Revenant. Or wait, yeah. Oh my god. It's a pretty late night. I apologize. And I did stream for over 7 hours today. So I'm a little bit loopy. So don't mind me. Let's see here. We could probably get some salt or try out the spear box. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you French?
An elderly victim.
An elderly victim is French. Okay, I gotcha. Well, there you go. We got the spear box. Boom. Mare. See? So, yeah. I guess that could be pretty easy. I suppose we could do some of the objectives, but... oh, hi there. We have the butcher. We have a mare butcher. Let's go. That's pretty spooky, man. Very, very spooky. That was pretty awesome. He's like, get out of my house. I don't want you in here anymore. So yeah, it's a good thing we didn't go with EMF 5 because yeah, that EMF 5 indication was definitely the ghost hunt, the red light event. So yeah, I guess all we could really focus on right now is objectives. So we could cleanse. Can definitely do that. Easy peasy. And then there's also escape a ghost event. So what you could actually do is you could get both of those at the same time. So if we can get the ghost to hunt us, we could cleanse the ghost by smudging it and escape the ghost hunt by smudging it and running away and getting into a hiding spot. And we could also get the paramic. Easy peasy, we got this. We're true gamers. All right. We can turn on some lights as well. Let's do that. With the paramic, it can actually go through walls, so it's kind of nice to just kind of stand back for quite a distance and get a nice wider range. Nice panel of the paramic so that you can get a better chance of getting a ghost whisper or a scream. The Banshee Scream is so good. I love the Banshee Scream. Oh! I think that was the breaker door, which is kind of funny. Ghost is playing with the breaker. Oh, come on. Give me a scream. Give me a yell. Now, since we have a mare, the mare is pretty interesting because it has two different distinctive hunting abilities. So in the dark, the mare really likes the dark. It can actually hunt at 60% sanity, which is a little scary because that means it can be an early hunter. And then if you turn on the lights and it doesn't roam to another room that is dark, it can only hunt at 40% sanity. So that's a pretty cool indication of the mare's hunting ability. Oh, come on. Talk to me. Talk to me, Ghosty. Oh, wait. I think I heard the potato. Oh, there we go. Now we got a whisper. Perfect. Now we can focus on... Oh, this is a good hiding spot. Oh, hi there. Hello. We can focus on waiting for a hunt. We could also find the cursed item and force the ghost to hunt. And then we could smudge and then escape the ghost. Well, I should probably get my flashlight just in case if it starts getting pretty dark in here. Yeah, we could find the cursed item. Oh, there we go. This one is really, really fun. So you could use the music box for many different ways. If you've never used the music box before, if you can get somewhat close, like about 5 meters away from the ghost, you could actually lure the ghost to you and it will become whole and you can get a picture. So that's a great way to get a picture of the ghost. But then as soon as it reaches and touches the music box, then it's going to start hunting. So you better start running away as soon as you get your picture, right? Or you could actually use the music box to drain your sanity. If you're within, I think, the 5 meter, 10 meter radius, it will drain your sanity pretty quickly, actually, every second. So if you're holding the music box and letting it run for about 5 to 7 seconds, it'll drain your sanity all the way to 0 very quickly, and the ghost will start hunting. And of course, you could get a hunt to start immediately by playing the music box and then dropping it onto the floor. So there's all kinds of cool ways to use the music box. Actually, we could try and get a ghost photo. That'd be a really cool demonstration. Oh wait, oh no, I need to get a photo cam. Let's do that. So we'll try and get a ghost photo, smudge the ghost, and then escape the ghost. So we're gonna do 3 things all at once. It's gonna be kind of cray. Let's see if we can pull it off. So I'll show you a bit of a tricky tactic to get the music box to the ghosts. So we'll play it. We'll put it down pretty close to the ghost room. It should start walking towards us, hopefully. Oh, come on. Are we not close enough? What the hell? Oh, come on, ghosty. Oh, that's rude. Bro. Well, I guess I could have been more bolder, but our sanity is going to be very, very low. There we go. There we go. Come here, ghosty. Yoo-hoo. And smudge, run. And now, whenever you hide in a closet, you'll want to hold the door. I see way too many people not hold the door, and then the ghost will swing the door open, and then if you don't shut it fast enough, the ghost will be like, oh, somebody in there, and just absolutely strangle you. There you go. Hunt is over. We should have all the objectives. Boom. Piece of cake. I didn't get the ghost photo. I should have been a little bit less of a chicken, but I knew that my sanity was getting really, really low, yeah. Alright, GG. There you go. And that is professional level. That's not so bad, right? I know that it can be a little scary for those that do play amateur and intermediate because you don't have that grace period at the beginning, or is that the cooldown? I think grace period is yeah, when the ghost is about to hunt and how soon it's gonna start moving, and then cooldown is the amount of time that the game gives you before the ghost can start hunting, right? But that doesn't mean that your sanity is not going down, so just keep that in mind, because once the ghost could start hunting immediately if your sanity starts getting low, even when the cooldown is in effect. So just remember that. So that's professional. That's not too bad, right? Like if you get all the evidence items and you find the ghost room very quickly and the items are at play, you could get your evidence items very, very quickly. So let's go to Nightmare now. We'll go to the same map. And same thing applies. We just throw all our evidence items in the room. And but this means we only have 2 pieces of evidence items. And of course, our screens are broken. So now we're not going to be able to figure out what our sanity is. And we won't be able to see the ghost activities. So this gets a little scary. This is something you're going to have to kind of get used to. Really, really good Phasmo players can actually kind of mathematically track their sanity as they're in the house. I know that sounds kind of complicated, but let's just basically say if a ghost event hits you, that's going to be about between 10 to 15% sanity drain, right? Some ghosts, well, the Oni can actually drain you down to 20%, which is pretty sporadic, but just keep the 10 to 15% roughly in your mind, right? If you're in the dark for a long period of time, your sanity can drain pretty quickly. I'd say every minute you're inside the house, that's probably about 10 to 15% drop. So you can kind of start figuring out mathematically, what your sanity is at any given time. So I'll try and kind of explain it. Of course, if you're in the lights, if you can get the breaker on and stay in the lights for most of the time, your sanity will drop very, very slowly, which is pretty nice. But that's only if you have the main light on. So main light would be like no lamps, but actually these big lights above on the ceiling, right? Or this big light here. So your sanity will drain way more slowly in this light. And then I don't think this lamp will... Maybe it will have a little less sanity drain, but not nearly as much as the main lights, right? So yeah, we gotta figure out where the ghost is. Oh, I heard a door. Wait, was it this door? Oh yeah, it looks like, yeah. Let's see if we can see our breath. Yeah, was it this room? Or is it this room? Oh. Oh, it could be touching this door. Or both of these doors. Oh wait, I see a bone. Getting the bone is really, really good for getting a photo and trying to get the perfect game. Okay, it's in this area. We just gotta make sure we have the right location. And the best way to do that, if you can't see your breath right away, is getting a thermo and checking out both of those rooms. It might even be in the hallway, which explains maybe door touching on both the bathroom door and the boys' room. So we could scan the foyer. Foyer is pretty warm. Oh, it's playing with this radio. And it just played with the closet door again. I think it might be in the bedroom. Yeah, it's really, really warm in the bathroom. Okay. So we could scan quickly for UV. Now with only 2 pieces of evidence, you don't want to rule out anything, right? If you got your 3 pieces of evidence, you're good to go. And if it doesn't show that piece of evidence, you can actually rule that out very, very quickly on professional. But on nightmare, you got to be a little bit more careful.
To fate.
Okay, I didn't even talk, but it gave me spear box right off the bat. Okay. I'll take it. Let's bring in some more evidence items. So, whenever you have orbs, just remember that there is a chance to get the mimic. Though, however, whenever you get ghostwriting or dots, or even EMF 5, then the mimic is completely ruled out because the mimic doesn't have those. So the mimic can have... If you're playing professional, the mimic can actually give you orbs, spirit box, UV, and freezing. All 4 of those, right? On professional, the mimic can actually give you 3 pieces of evidence. And then on insanity, it can actually give you 2. So that's pretty cool. And then there you go. We got a ghost orb. So we got all of our evidence, unless if this is a mimic. And wait. What just happened to my dots? Excuse me. That's a little bit busted. So okay. So we didn't get dots, we didn't get EMF or ghost writing out of the evidence items that we have found so far. We didn't get any UV, so if there's freezing, there could be a chance that this might be a mimic, but right now our choices are yokai, onryo, and mare. We also have a book, we could put that down. So let's see if it's gonna be freezing. So far it's not freezing. Yeah, it's pretty warmish. Warm-esque. We could also look for UV, but we have been looking at the doors that the ghost has been touching. So I doubt that this is probably a mimic. And we had a marriage just last time. Wait, where did that come from? That's kind of suspicious. Well, do we have the light on? Oh no, okay. So the ghost shouldn't be roaming because we have the light on, so we'll see how that plays out. So yeah, I believe that this is probably going to be either onryo, yokai, or mare. So now that we have our two pieces of evidence, and that's the only evidence we're going to get from this ghost, now we got to start doing some different tests. And I think the first one we'll do is the onryo test. Now this is a little scary because these three can very well be early hunting ghosts. So the yokai can actually hunt at 80% sanity if you're talking a lot inside the location. So it could get really, really angry if you're talking a lot, maybe mentioning the ghost name over and over again. The mare, of course, what we explained, could hunt at 60% sanity in the dark. And the onryo can actually hunt at 60% sanity, not by any special occasion or event. It's just its normal hunting range. And what's really cool about the onryo is it doesn't like fire. So it will constantly want to blow out your candles or any kind of firelight that you have in the house, which allows you to have a really, really cool onryo test. So what's a little scary about the onryo is if you have candles in the ghost room and it blows out 3 of those candles, or one, if you're just having one candle in there and blows that one candle out 3 times, it could actually trigger a hunt immediately. So let's try and put that into play. I think that would be pretty cool. We could actually put in a crucifix with the candle to prevent the onryo from hunting after the 3rd blowout. So this should be pretty awesome. Let's set up this candle and see how often it blows out the candle. Let's also make sure that this is still the ghost room, because it could very well move. It's throwing stuff all over the place. Okay, I'm still seeing my breath, but it's doing a lot of stuff in the bathroom, which is a little sussy. What are you doing? Come back to your room. These ghosts do like to roam. Oh, there we go. That's the first blowout. Let's see if we get the onryo. So the onryo has a higher chance of blowing out firelight. Let's see if we do get the 3 blowout rule, the test. Now the other sucky thing about these 3 ghosts is that they're all the same speed. They're normal speed. So you can't really do a speed test, which is a little unfortunate. Okay, now it has a chance to start hunting after that 3rd blowout. Let's see if it does. Oh! You really like the hallway for some weird reason. You're supposed to be in your room. What's wrong with you? Oh boy. I'm gonna keep my smudge out. I'm a little scared. Maybe I should keep my distance a little bit. But I still want to keep an eye on those candles. Oh no, did you move? It's doing so much activities elsewhere. Okay, 3rd blowout, and it didn't hunt, so we can actually rule out the onryo. That's actually pretty huge. Oh, but it is it's trying to hunt. Ah, boy. It'd be nice to know what our sanity is. But our sanity is probably pretty low because we've been in the dark quite a bit. Or it could be a mare and trying to hunt at 60% sanity. Alright, now what we can also do is attempt a yokai test. So to do a yokai test, we have to get it to hunt. And we have to see if the yokai is gonna be able to find us. So we'll close this door. And this wall is very, very close to where the ghost is located. So once it starts hunting, what we'll do is we'll try and attract the ghost. Bro, hey! Now another thing to watch out for is if it does a ghost event, and if it wants to hunt right away, it will hunt where it touched you with the ghost events. So that's a little scary. Oh, airball. Okay, now it's starting to go back to its ghost room because it did a ghost event here and then a ghost event there, and now it's starting to roam back to its original area. Okay, actually maybe we could do the yokai test here. Let's give this a try. It should hunt us any moment now. Our sanity is really low right now. We got hit by 2 ghost events, so that's probably 20% drain right there. Come on, ghosty. It's your it's your play. You have the ball. The ball's in your court. We could also find the cursed item. Keeps wanting to touch doors. Oh, there we go, there we go. Okay, let's see if the ghost can find us behind this cabinet or this island. Okay, oh yeah, it clearly came to us after playing with the global radio. Let's do it again. Yeah, it immediately came back. So that's definitely not a yokai. A yokai would not be able to actually hear us play with the global radio, and it will just completely ignore us. So I think, you know what, for science, I am gonna go with a mare. We ruled out the Unrio, and well, just to make sure, you know what, let's make sure there's no freezing. Yeah, there's no freezing. Book still seems to, or ghost still seems to be in here, and we haven't seen any UV. So, oh my god, are we actually gonna get mare back to back? Let's go find out. But yeah, this a little bit more speculative, and you have to actually put in a little bit more time and effort to figure out what the ghost is. You know what? We're just gonna figure out what the ghost is and get the heck out of here. That's what this video is more about, rather than, you know, trying to get all the objectives and perfect games. But if you want to get a perfect game, you have to get the bone. You got to get.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Okay, now that's a little suspicious. So we had the 3 candle blowout, but there was quite a pause, right, in between it blowing out the 3rd candle and then using the crucifix, right? Did that seem a little delayed to you? I mean, it did hunt after the 3rd candle blowout. So I guess the test worked, but I don't know. It was so delayed that I was like, this can't be unreal. Oh my god, come on. Are you kidding me? Well, yeah, I think if the ghost hunted a little sooner, then I would have been like, oh yeah, it's definitely on Rio, but what the heck? So we got a little bit debated, but I mean, the test did technically work, but then because of the pause, I was like, okay, it can't be. But yeah, that's basically how Nightmare works. So If you get your 2 pieces of evidence, it's going to really help you, filter out the amount of ghosts that you have left over, and then you just have to do a few different more tests to really filter down all the way to the ghost that you feel it's going to be. And sometimes you can still be wrong, right? That test didn't go as planned, even though that it did technically work, but it was just a little sussy. But yeah, we'll go to insanity mode now. Nightmare is pretty much identical to professional. The only big difference is I think the grace period is a little shorter on Nightmare, and there's only 2 pieces of evidence, right? But on Insanity, things change a lot. As you can see, our rewards went from 4 times to 6 times, right? So now ghosts will hide 2 pieces of evidence, so you only have 1 evidence to work from, unless if it's a mimic, then you'll get orbs and whatever other evidence that the ghost will give you. No cursed possession, so you can't actually force a ghost hunt. You will have to kind of wait for the ghost to hunt you over its behavior time, right? However, your sanity will start at 75%. So there's a chance that the ghost will hunt you way sooner than what you might be normally accustomed to. The ghost room will change more often, so it will roam a lot and change a different favorite room. No setup time and less starting sanity. That's the 75%. Short hunt grace period. I think you only have like maybe 2 seconds. I think it's a 2-second grace period. So when it the house starts flickering and the lights go crazy, yeah, almost immediately the ghost will start coming barreling down for you in like probably about 2 seconds, and the hunt duration will be longer and the kill increase duration goes up. Oh, and that's another difference between professional and nightmare. On professional, the ghost in a multiplayer game will only kill 1 person at a time. On Nightmare, it will chain kill, so it can kill as many people. You can get completely teamed wiped by 1 hunt, and same thing happens here. But the duration of the hunt increases even more on Insanity, so I expect really, really long hunts if it starts killing multiple people. Sanity pills restore less sanity. I think you only get, 20% sanity back with each pill, so it's pretty crappy. Fuse box starts off like all the other ones so far, and almost no hiding, so you might get maybe 1, maybe 2, but that's it. That's the only hiding spots you're gonna get. So Insanity is pretty crazy, so let's give it a try. Let's do it. So for Insanity, if you want to play it safe, you might actually want to get a smudge to protect yourself in case if you do get an early hunter. Because if you go in with a smudge and wait for the hunts, you can actually start figuring out the ghost speed and even some of the ghost behavior during the hunt, and you will be protected. Or you could go in like usual, try and figure out where the ghost room is before it hunts, and just hope that it's not going to hunt you while you're looking for the ghost room. So if this is a Thay can hunt at 75% sanity, so as soon as you go inside the house, a Thay could hunt you, right? The normal hunt percentage for a demon is 70%. However, it can use its special ability and hunt you as soon as you go inside the house. But of course, it just takes a 5% drop, and then the demon can start hunting you. And then all the other ghosts that can hunt you at 60% sanity can, you know what I'm getting at. The ghosts will feel like they're all early hunters because your starting sanity is at 75. So let's go get the breaker. Let's hope that the ghost is not going to start attacking us right off the bat, because that would make me very sad and make me look really foolish in this video, even though I got that ghost wrong. But oh my god, the ghost definitely gave me a little bit of a debate there. That was pretty funny, actually. We got a good hiding spot right there. That's really good to know. That might be the only hiding spot we get. And we do have the island, which is really nice. If you're actually really, really good at looping the ghosts. These are probably blocked, yeah. So can we find the ghost before it starts hunting? That's the big question. I haven't heard anything from this ghost yet. Watch it be a shade and then we're gonna be waiting forever for this ghost to hunt. Oh wait, whoa, wow, you got 2 hiding spots? Look at that. You could actually hide behind that crib. Sometimes that could get blocked. I'd be pretty surprised if we get another one. That'd be awesome. But 2, just having 2 is really good, actually. 2 is huge, man. I haven't heard anything from this ghost, so I am a little bit scared. Oh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this stuff down. I'm gonna go and get a smudge to protect myself and a thermal to try and figure out where the ghost room is. So let's quickly do that. And we could also maybe bring in... Ooh, what else could we bring in? We could bring in a crucifix. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Because once we find the ghost room, we could immediately... Oh no, did it turn off the breaker already? Yeah, we could put the crucifix in the ghost room and give us more time to... Oh! Ooh. This ghost is spicy, man. Wait a minute. Oh, I think the ghost room is right here. Hang on a second. It's 13. That is pretty warm. Could be in this room, maybe? Oh! Oh, there we go. This, yeah, I think this might be the ghost room here. It's interacting with stuff on the other side of the wall as well, which it can do. Alright. Oh! Oh boy! Oh no! Don't get me! Oh! It lowered my sanity. Oh well, that's okay. I tried to get away. Oh, I could have dropped the crucifix. Oh no! I'm failing so bad. Let's bring in a video camera. See if we can get some dots. Now, when it comes to insanity, you just gotta throw everything and the kitchen sink at this ghost and just hope that you can get any kind of evidence from it, right? That's basically the big fights for when it comes to insanity. See, yeah, okay, still cold in this room. But it's not freezing yet. Let's get all of our items in there. It hasn't hunted yet, so that's good. Though I don't really mind it hunting at this point, since we do have a smudge in our hand. Let's keep bringing in dots and book, possibly. Should probably turn the breaker back on as well. So we just have to be a little bit careful. We do have a crucifix in the room, so we should have quite a bit of protection. Oh no! I guess the breaker is in the basement. Go 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 go! Boom! All right, there we go. Now we're all situated. Oh boy! All right, so that seemed like a bit of an early hunt. That was pretty quick, though we did get hit by a ghost event. So I'm kind of guessing our sanity is probably around the 70s. 70s or 60s. So I do kind of feel like this is an early hunter Or maybe we're on the verge of just starting to dip below 50. And yeah, then it could very well be any ghosts. So this could be a tough one. Let's see here. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you sexy? Where are you? Oh, it spiked there. Are you here? Are you pizza? Are you French? None of that. Let's touch some doors. I haven't seen UV yet. Ooh, this is a little scary. Did I miss anything? Let's just make sure we have all of our evidence items in there. Now, if it's a Goryo, the Goryo could be extremely stinky with this insanity, because the only way you're going to be able to see its dots evidence is if you're looking at a camera like this, or if you're outside the room with the video camera and then you get dots. So if you're not getting any evidence at all, like the ghost is just being very stubborn, there's probably a good chance that it could be a Goryo, and you just gotta look, watch for its dots in a different way. So as you can see, I am being a little bit more careful on insanity. I'm being a little bit more respectful because the ghost can be very aggressive very quickly because of our sanity. So our sanity is in the toilet right now, so we gotta play it really, really smart. We could probably bring in another cruci, though I do want the ghost to start hunting pretty soon. Let's test for UV with the salt, which is very, very handy. Or we could put in a motion sensor. Let's do that to get more objectives, which means more moolah, more money. Probably put a motion sensor probably like right here. So if it starts hunting, it'll be a guarantee that it will come through this door. And then we could set up the UV right about there, so we can look for footsteps in the salt. So right now we don't have any evidence, right? I did touch this door. I don't see any UV. And if it doesn't walk through the salt, oh wait, there's a bone there. If it doesn't walk through the salt, that will be an instant wraith, because the wraith, oh boy, can't walk through the salt. Oh shit. Okay, that's normal speed. Oh boy, kind of wish that I had a E. Run! Let's head for the basement. There's a hiding spot there. Oh god. Go, 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 go. Ooh, baby. We did smudge it with a tier 2, which slows the ghosts for a short amount of time. Okay, we got away. It's touching doors. Okay, it did walk through the salt, so it's not a wraith. So we could actually rule that ghost out. Oh, hi there. Oh, baby. This is a very angry ghost. Now, oh boy, this is, we're kind of fighting for our life here. Because this ghost is not giving us anything. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Ooh, baby. Are you here? Are you close? Sec thermo? Not freezing? Oh, man. This ghost is it's very, very stubborn. I'm going to go get another smudge. This is the fun part about insanity mode. You're just fighting with that ghost, just tussling with him to try and get at least that one evidence that the ghost wants to hold on to, because then you can at least get rid of around half of the ghost list. But that's still going to be very, very painful. At least we know that it's regular speed ghost, so it's not a Thay, not a Dio, not a Moroi, not a Hantu, not a Rev. I wasn't able to see the blinking, so I can't really tell if it's Oni or... Oh, it can't be an Oni because it did do a Ghost Ball event. We haven't seen Goyo Dots, so we can't rule that out. We haven't seen any orbs, so I think I'm going to rule out the Mimic, but we'll keep an eye out on that. It was normal speed, so I don't think it's twins. Twins can be 10% lower speed or 10% higher speed than normal, and you'll get used to the sound of the ghost hunts after you play quite a few hours like me. I'm very close to 1,000 hours of game time. So now we gotta play very, very smart and do all kinds of crazy tests here. So oh boy, what's the play here? This is going to put my Phasmo knowledge to the test here. So I think, yeah, we grabbed the smudge. We could very well go with the Onryo tests. We could do that. What's cool about the Onryo is the candles kind of act as a crucifix. So if the candles are in the proximity of the ghost, it will actually not hunt if there's firelight around. So we could do that test and put this cruci right on top. Oh, this is a phantom. Okay. Oh my god. Oh shit. Let's get out of here. Go, go, go. There we go. I saw the blinking of the ghost, and now I actually know what the ghost is. Boom. Look at that. We didn't even need evidence on that. So why did I know it was a phantom? Because of how slow the blinks were and how long of a duration that the ghost was invisible for. So there were long periods of time where I wasn't able to see the ghost, and then after like about a second or two, the ghost shows up again as a whole and then disappears again, right? Very, very quickly. So, oh boy. Sometimes you have to really rely on your ghost knowledge and the ghost behavior to be able to figure out the ghost. And boom. That is how difficult insanity can be. It's very, very tricky. It takes a lot of training and a lot of time to get yourself familiar with the game to get on insanity. So for those that are amateur and intermediate, professional is not much different. You just have to find the ghost room a little bit more faster than you're used to. Protect yourself maybe a little sooner, right? Maybe have a smudge on hand nearby in case if the ghost starts hunting immediately as soon as you enter the house. So it's no different from amateur or intermediate than just the ghost being able to hunt faster, right? And I think your sanity drains a little faster, and but everything else is the same. Once you move up to nightmare mode, then you only have two pieces of evidence, right? So you have to start learning how to funnel out the ghosts to get the correct one with different types of tests. And if you want me to make a video of like different tests that you can do to figure out the ghosts, maybe that's the next video could totally work on for you. But yeah, Nightmare is about the same, but be very concerned about playing multiplayer, because the ghost can team wipe the entire team, right? So and once it kills somebody, it's not going to stop, right? So keep that in mind, and you only have two pieces of evidence. On Insanity, things get cray, right? Your sanity drops to 75% sanity right at the beginning. There is no cursed possession, so there's no chance to raise your sanity, there's no way to lower your sanity, and there's no way to force the ghost to hunt or lock the ghost in its room or anything like that, kind of like what the monkey paw can do. So you're at the ghost's mercy if it wants to hunt or if it doesn't want to hunt. Sometimes I would have to wait for a long time for the ghost to hunt, to just basically filter out more ghosts, right? So I've actually had demons that hunted at like 20% sanity. It's just like, it's mind-numbing. It's so bad. And you can't force the ghost to hunt, right? Because yeah, you don't have a cursed item. So, and what else is different? Yeah, the actually, yeah. Oh wait, you do make a lot more money. I did do some dailies too, so that pretty much helped. But yeah, 6 times multiplier. It's very nice. So yeah, that is basically how the modes change over the difficulties. I believe in you guys. For those of you that do play amateur and intermediate, I think you guys can definitely do professional. Just have to be a little bit more quicker, a little bit more aware, and protect yourself a little bit better. And then once you go on nightmare, yeah, things get a little ramped up, and you'll have to probably increase your know-how on how the ghosts work, the behavior, and the different types of ghosts that are in the game. So you'll have to start doing your homework on the different types of ghosts in the game. And then once you are very brave, then you can jump it up to insanity and things get crazy. So yeah, that was a great video. Hopefully you really enjoyed that video. Feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. I'll be more than happy to help you with your ghost hunting in Phasmophobia. Just let me know what kind of videos you want me to make. I'm more than happy to make any video you would like, and I will do it just live, right? I won't edit anything out, so that you can see what I'm doing. I can describe what I'm doing a little bit better. So some people like to, edit their video and just make it nice and professional looking. I know that doing this way is a little bit messy and you can see all my errors, but sometimes that's great so that you can see what not to do and what to do, right? So but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that video. I will see you in some more videos. I will be going live on Twitch as well from time to time. You can join my Discord. All my information is in my videos, and hopefully you guys enjoyed yourselves. Have a good one. I will see you guys soon, and I will have to probably update a lot of the information I told you once more updates come out on Phasmo. So hopefully they come out this year or very soon. And yeah, take care guys. Have a good one and happy hunting.